My name is Nathan Dashke, and welcome to part 11 of Fallout New Vegas. In last episode, we went to Camp McCarran and got a bit of their problems figured out, but other than that, that's pretty much all we did was visit Camp McCarran and solve a bit of problems there. And of course, we got Corporal Betsy fixed up with Dr. Uzanagi to heal her mental treatment after getting raped by Cook Cook. So the next quest I think I'm going to do here is we can do... What am I thinking here? I'm going to do one of these. So where do I need to go here? Well, I'm actually gonna enter freeside. I think it's time that we enter the outskirts of New Vegas, kind of like Fremont Street, the ghetto part of New Vegas, things like that. And it's honestly right over here. We're gonna be heading over to freaking Fremont Street, boys. Whoa, we got some guys out here.
Personal space mean
here?
anything to you, guy?
These are Elvis Presley. 3 of Elvis Presley. Cool, I guess if you're that into Elvis. What's over here this way? H&R Tools. I don't think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna enter freaking Freeside. Let me get this really quick. Wait, remove it. Boop. And we're just gonna come right in here. We're finally entering kind of New Vegas. Kind of New Vegas. Here we are, boys. So let's see what we got here. Gambler. Oris. Let's talk to him.
This gentleman and I were just settling on a price. I'm afraid you'll have to hire one of the others this time around.
What? Alright, so those are obviously escorts to walk you around. So who are you? Gennaro.
Need some grub? I got you covered. Cheap and filling.
I was not expecting that to be his voice. What are you serving?
Typically, I find it goes down better if I leave people guessing. So what do you say? Want some?
Not till you tell me where you get the food
I have
from.
my little helpers out and about, always looking for fresh things to add to the stew pot. You may have seen them around somewhere yourself. Now deny your hunger no longer.
I'm a pass.
You'll be back.
I doubt it, Gennaro. I doubt it. So this is the Followers of the Apocalypse base, which we learned a bit about from... I don't actually remember who we learned it from, but... We're not going to enter there yet. We're just going to keep exploring Freeside. And yeah. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to check over here in case there's any shops or anything, maybe. Looks to be just... Oh, no. There's people over here. Who are you, sir? Trapper.
The king controls the water pump. If you want water, you need to pay like everyone else.
Don't think so. Why charge for water?
If we let everyone run amok, the damn NCR would shut us down. Gotta have some way to regulate usage.
How much for a drink?
Just a few caps for a good long swig.
Never
Anything else you
mind.
want?
Can I buy bottled water?
Sure thing.
Alright, so 28 caps. No,
Bye.
sir. You will not be making much business out here. I'm just letting you know that now. That was way overpriced. Who are these? What is this thing? A giant rat? Hello. Child. What's good?
I wish he'd quit.
What's good? You're speaking about the rats. So what does this door take us to? I'm gonna just look really quick. Door to a different part of Freeside.
All your
Alright.
shopping needs.
Mick and Ralph's
Stop
Crayer.
by Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs, sir.
Alright, buddy, so you're not gonna talk to me and tell me where Mick and Ralph's is? You're just gonna freaking say it in my face over and over? That doesn't help. Okay, so we're gonna enter this building right after we... What? Who's attacking me? Oh my god, dude. I just got freaking jumped. I can't believe this. Is there anything over here? I was thinking maybe there's someone sleeping. Who are you? I speak with you? A local, that's it. Nope. Guessing I can't speak to a local, just an everyday Joe, you know? Alrighty, we're just gonna keep walking this way. I can't believe we just almost got freaking jumped in the streets of Fremont. I guess that's why Iris, that's what Iris was talking about. Okay. This don't look like it go anywhere. Hello, sir. Who are you? Bard vagrant. Alright, you just cough. You have no use to me. Hello. Is this a place with people? No? Alright. And if we go here, I'm just exploring the area, you know. Bodyguard, these are all just bodyguards for hire. Here we go.
Hey
Who
there.
are you? Rot face.
Hey, buddy, spare a cap? I can make it worth your while.
I'll
The
do
first
it.
thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in Freeside. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me. Wanna hear another?
Sure, here you
The
go.
chairman run a casino on the strip called The Tops. It's a pretty classy place by all reports. I haven't been there myself, but I hear security there is kinda tight. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
One more, buddy.
If you've been around the Kings, you may have met one of them named Pacer. He's always stomping around trying to show off his authority. Being new, you weren't around when it happened, but a few months ago, Pacer pissed off the Van Graff family big time. No one knows what went down, but word is the Van Graffs still want him dead. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Sorry, maybe another time.
I understand. Well, have a good day.
You too, buddy. You're a good soul. So this looks to be Mick and Rouse. So who are you? Dixon.
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need.
What are you
Have
selling?
a look, baby.
Nothing good. Goodbye.
Later.
Haha. Dixon, you seem like a dick, kinda. So let's go to Mick and Rouse. This is the place that little kid on the corner was talking about. So this will definitely be interesting. Who we meet in here? Alrighty, so this is
If
Ralph.
you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supply.
What do you have in stock?
Take a gander.
Alright, let's examine. Nothing really too good. Do you offer any other services?
I only offer services if the king gives the okay. Impress him and we can talk.
Alrighty. A resourceful fellow such as yourself must have something on the side.
Alright. Yeah, I've got a little side business going. What I'm about to share with you does not leave this room, huh? Over the years, I've gradually perfected my craft to the point of perfection. No one can distinguish between my work and the real thing. What I'm referring to is passports. If you've got the caps, I can whip up a strip passport which will fool even the most well-trained eye.
Interesting. Now I see why you want me to keep this on the low key.
What do you say? You game?
Pay 500 caps. I'll
There you
take
go.
one. Ooh, yeah, baby. We can now enter the strip. I'd like to know more about Freeside.
What do you want to know?
Who is the
If
king?
you haven't heard of the king, you must have been living under a rock or something. The king has his boys all over Freeside. He controls the water pump and is essentially the go-to guy for what goes around here.
Who are the Van
They're
Graffs?
the local energy weapon dealers in Freeside. When it comes to lasers and plasma, they're the only game in town, and they keep it that way. Gloria's men are the best armed in Freeside and ruthless to boot. But her brother, Jean-Baptiste Cutting, puts them all to shame.
What's up with the Atomic Wrangler?
Their joint is the only place in Freeside to get it all under one roof. They've got gambling, booze, chems, and whores. They're good folks, just don't cross them. They're known for tidying up loose ends with a bullet to the brain box.
Alright, good to know.
Anything else I can help you with? Come back anytime.
So we can now enter the strip. We had to drop 500 caps, which is cheaper than the $2,000 fee. So now we're going to speak to Mick over here.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's. If you need guns, I'm your man. For general supplies and other services, see my partner Ralph.
How's
Things
business?
were better when the Omertas were buying, but we get by. Good selection from traders, and the Van Graffs keep things running.
What's the deal with the Omertas?
That's the thing. I have no idea. They just stopped buying guns all of a sudden. If you hear anything, let me know.
Will
Anything
do.
else I can help you with?
What guns do you have for sale?
Have a look.
Okay, interesting. Do you have any special items for sale?
Why?
Huh?
Do you work for one of the casinos?
No.
In that case, yes I do. Follow me.
Oh man, he's opening the secret room.
Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
Let's go to weapons. Let's see what we can buy here. I only have 300 caps. I definitely want to buy a laser rifle, something like that. Nothing I really want. Alright, goodbye, Mick. So now we got our freaking pass to enter the Vegas Strip. Which is great, man, because now we can enter the Vegas Strip, which means within the next episode we'll probably be going to Vegas, baby. So now we're going to enter the Followers of the Apocalypse, and then we're going to cross to the other part of Freeside. Oh my god, who's this guy, man? He looks kind of sketchy. Yep, I knew it, bro. Are you attacking those little kids? Please don't tell me you're attacking those little kids. He is, dude. He's attacking the little kid. Dude, do not attack the little kids, dog. Get out of here. What is wrong with you, man? That's what you get. You just get blown to smithereens, buddy. That's all you get. I saved you, kiddos. Be safe now. Alright, so this is the Followers of the Apocalypse Old Mormon Fort. Let's see who's in here that we can speak with. Maybe get some new info. Alrighty, so we got...
Hello.
Are you normal people? You're followers. You seem like someone I could talk to. No. Alright, so here is Followers Doctor. Arcade Gann and another companion.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher. Not even a particularly good one.
What kind of research?
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries. Stim packs out of barrel cacti and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims.
What's the goal?
For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere.
You don't sound too enthusiastic about
I'm
it.
enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
Isn't that the language that Caesar's legion speaks?
Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river.
Where did you learn
Not from
that?
the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar.
Do you know much about Caesar?
I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way.
Nihi what?
Sorry. There's nothing new under the sun. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it out a few thousand years ago.
Let's talk about something else.
Certainly.
What do you do, or why do you do research instead of providing medical assistance?
Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended.
Interesting. Why don't you come
No
with
offense
me?
intended, but why should I go anywhere with you?
Going after... we're gonna... Goodbye.
See you around.
Alrighty, so we can't do that yet. We need to get our speech up. But there's gonna be some other people we can talk to. Who are you? Oh, damn, a
Howdy.
cool lady. Beatrix Russell.
Howdy.
Hello, ma'am. So who are you?
I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire. But it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked, who I could chat up about liquor, got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
What are you doing with the followers?
I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door.
I bet you've seen a lot over the years.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
That's a bit cryptic, Beatrix.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while? What do you have
Let's talk
in
about
mind?
something else. Got any advice to share?
Longing makes the heart grow fonder. But I've always been a fan of hog-tying my lovers to make sure they can't escape.
Alright, good to know. I have some questions.
And I may have answers.
Tell me about Freeside.
What starts in misery tends to stay there. Freeside wasn't Freeside until 6 or 7 years ago. That's when Mr. House's robots rolled out of the Lucky 38 and started pushing everyone who wouldn't join him off the strip. Lots of folks died. Some scattered to the winds. The rest wound up in Freeside and seemed never to lose the habit of living like refugees.
What about the king?
What about him? Pretty much the sort of gang you'd find anywhere else, just with better clothes. The king himself, though, he's got that something special you can't put a finger on. Too bad he likes girls with skin.
What do you think of the NCR?
I reckon they care about getting water and electricity from the dam, and that's where it ends. The locals here are just an inconvenience to them, something to step over or stomp down. They're here for the resources, plain and simple.
What's your opinion of Mr. House?
Before or after the human race shot itself in the foot? I've been around long enough to have both opinions, see. Before the war, Mr. House was a famous captain of industry. Robotics, to be specific. Seemed charming in interviews, until he became a recluse. Since the war, though, didn't make a peep for near 200 years. But when he came back strong and killed a lot of people.
What do you think of the followers of the apocalypse?
I don't know how they do it. They're like saints, those followers. If they didn't charge for their services, I'd think they was crazy. But nah, they're just naive. Warms their heart.
What do you know about the Van Graffs?
Couple of rad scorpions, those two. Gloria is the stable one, but she'd slit your throat if there's a profit in it. Or rather, she'd tell her brother to do it for her. John Baptiste is one of the sicker humans I've had the displeasure of observing.
Let's talk about something
What
else.
did you want to know?
Goodbye, lady.
See ya.
Good to meet you. You seem like an interesting soul. Alrighty, so is there anyone in here? There's got a Wayne Barris. Roy. There's so many people I can talk to in here. Let's talk to Roy. Wayne? No, I can't speak to them, I guess. Cool beans. That's how you want to roll, game. Are you the main doctor? No. Gambler, gambler. That's Ganon. Arcade Ganon. Well, there's gotta be a main doctor in here somewhere. That's what I'm thinking. You are the main, no? So there is no main doctor, I guess. But can I speak with these guys? Let me skip some time so these guys freaking get up. Are y'all gonna stand? Are y'all still sleeping? Really? Time to get up, boys. Are you guys dead? What on the earth?
Morning.
Are you're the main doctor? Yes, Julie Farkas.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
You need medical supplies?
Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long.
What do you
Med-X,
need?
Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services.
You got yourself a deal.
Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in.
Seems like you need a steady supply, not just whatever I can grab for you.
So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you.
Which merchant might be willing to make a
You
deal?
might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out.
Let's talk about something
What do you want
else.
to talk about?
Alrighty, so we have to strike a deal with them, so things seem pretty rough here in
More
Freeside.
than rough. It's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide.
Is there anything I can do to
There is
help?
always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up.
You said something about helping addicts?
Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own.
Tell me about Bill Ronte.
Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up.
Tell me about Jacob.
The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist.
Where should I start looking?
In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and around the Atomic Wrangler. I'd start there.
Good to know. I'll see what I can do to help them, lady.
Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside.
I'd like to talk about something
What do you
else.
want to talk about?
If I wanted to calm things down in Freeside, where would
The
I
big
start?
man around here is the king. Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail.
Alrighty. Goodbye. I don't want to ask much anymore because we've been having a lot of talk in this episode, and I want to get going, so let's get high times activated, and now we're going to cross into the other half of Freeside where the Vangrass, the Kings, and the Atomic Wranglers, I believe they're on this side. I'm not 100% positive, but we'll see. Yes, they obviously want us. Unless this man is around us, is he? Yeah, so we're going through this main gate. Otherwise, we will not be able to reach it. You got blown up, boy. You're trying to freaking gank some kids with a hammer, dude. Can you believe that? He was trying to freaking kill some kids with a damn hammer. That's insane. Blow my mind. Alrighty, we're now entering the second part of Freeside, boys. Here we are. This is the Kings. So we're gonna try to find these attics really quick.
Really dead? Stop. You want to get your hands on some of the deadliest weapons?
The Atomic Wrangler, eh? Alrighty, so this is the Van Graffs, obviously, the Silver Rush. So the guy seems to be in here. We're gonna have to speak with him most likely. Hello, Bill Ronchi.
You seen Dixon around? He said he'd be back today.
Julie Farkas sent me to help you sober up.
Julie? I love Julie. She's such a nice lady. One time I was working on the water pump and she came over, put her hand on my shoulder and told me I was doing a great job. Great job, she says. I just choked up and didn't say nothing. Compliments are so rare these days.
Why don't you stop
Drop
drinking?
I've been drinking for a straight month. Listen, I've tried to stop, but the withdrawal symptoms are so bad, I feel like I'm gonna die. I can't stop now.
How could you afford so much alcohol?
Dixon sells me booze dirt cheap. It does the job, but it tastes like paint thinner, and I feel like I'm gonna die if I stop drinking for a day. I swear that guy's trying to kill me, but what can I do? Drinking other booze doesn't cure the sickness like his.
Goodbye. So I need to take care of the drug dealer. Interesting. So it looks like we're not going to enter any of these other buildings yet, like the Atomic Wrangler, things like that, because we're trying to finish this quest as soon as we can. Which way am I going here? They obviously want me to go through this door. Maybe I want to get lucky, lady. You never know, huh? That's what I say. We're definitely gonna bang a chick in this game, no cap. 100%, just not yet, just not yet. Alrighty, so we obviously got to deal with Dixon, the drug dealer, who's over here by the freaking... I don't even know what it's called. And it looks like freaking the other guy is over here as well, so we can help him out after we deal with the drug dealer. Are you the other guy? Please don't tell me you're the other guy. Oh no, well let's deal with the drug dealer first. Dixon was selling right here on this corner of the street. Dixon, my guy! What's up?
Hello.
We need to talk.
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need.
You know anything about Bill or
Yeah,
Jacob?
man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my shit. They can't get enough. Pretty hilarious to watch.
Are you trying to kill your customers?
Those fools are from NCR. I love seeing those squatters in agony. We were doing just fine before those shits came here and made a mess of things. We don't need NCR eggheads wandering around confusing things.
I need you to stop supplying Bill and
Really?
Jacob.
Ah, you're such a saint. You know what? I might be willing to stop if there's something in it for me.
So the NCR is supplying you with cheap chems to keep Freeside down?
Wait, man. You can't go around saying shit like that. Okay, I get your point. You won't have to worry about me supplying those two anymore.
Good doing
Bye.
business, man. Got that level up, boys. Yes, sir. Give it to me. Give it to me. Thank you. Let's get that speech up so we can talk to Gannon and convince him. And now we're going to speak to this guy over here, which is Jacob, I believe. Yes, Jacob
You have
Hoff.
chems, buddy? I could really use a fix.
Julie Farkas says you could use some
Julie's
help.
a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong, as long as I get my chems.
You look pretty bad, Jacob. You should probably stop using chems.
Why stop? I feel great. No worries. My guy will be here soon enough. Just wait.
Who's supplying
If
you?
I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. My damn hands won't stop shaking. This guy named Dixon. Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't stop now. Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn inside out. At this point, I'm mostly buying his stuff just so I don't feel sick. Speaking of which, do you have any spare caps?
No, buddy. I took care of that dealer. Now you can clean
What?
up.
I need a fix now!
I want to help you. Get well,
Fine.
Jacob.
If you really care so much, then give me some shots of Fixer to calm down these shakes. I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. From there, the followers should be able to help.
Jacob, be strong. You just need the support of your friends to get through this.
I think you're right. I've been through worse. I'll go to the fort and see if the followers can watch over me while I recover.
Good. We helped out freaking Jacob Hoff. I'm glad about that. Now we need to go speak to the other man and then head back to the followers of the Apocalypse base and complete this quest, and then we may go speak to the Kings or maybe the Atomic Wrangler. Who knows, huh? Okay, we're making our way over. The thing I hate about Freeside is it's a walk. You have to walk so long to get across Freeside. Like, gee Louise, man. Why it gotta be like that? You be careful,
We've got
kid,
stuff we're
man.
not
I
even
saw that
allowed
man
to
with a
sell,
hammer
people.
chasing
Only
you.
at Mick and Ralph's.
You probably should not be saying that, kid. You're gonna get caught up in some mess you don't want to be in. I'm just letting you know, buddy. Alright, so we're gonna make a right turn. Yes, I almost made a left turn. Would have been my mistake.
Where the booze is cheaper, the tables more.
Alrighty, so he's right over here in this building. We spoke to him earlier. I wish I knew all I had to do was speak to Dixon. I would have done it a lot sooner, and then I wouldn't have to walk to this man twice. Alrighty, what's up, buddy?
Come on, man, I'm dying here.
Bill, Julie, and the rest of your friends miss you. They need your help.
Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This is going on too long.
Good sir. Good sir. Alright, now we need to return to Julie, but first we're going to enter the Atomic Wrangler Casino. It's a casino off the strip, obviously. So it's going to be a little more ghetto than the average one that we're looking for. But there will be some people in here that we can speak to and get to know.
Howdy.
Oh, there's everyone here. So who are you?
Hello?
Henry.
Hi, are you there? Oh, right. You can't respond. Listen, I'm using your robot as a relay to get this message to you. I've picked up some unusual chatter regarding your robot. It seems that it has some information that we could use. Oh, wait, where are my manners? This is Lorenzo, a knight with the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd be very interested in examining your tech. Could you bring your robot to one of our patrols so they can examine it? I'll have the robot mark the location on your map. I hear
Interesting,
Legion camp got razed to
interesting.
the ground.
So here is Henry Jameson.
Shove off. You're making my luck turn bad.
Fuck off, dude. I'm here to talk about ending your employment with the Crimson Caravan Company. Oh, this is the man the Crimson Caravan didn't want to deal with.
Fuck no. No matter what that old bitch McLafferty says, my dad said I could be in charge of the New Vegas branch. Besides, I got into a little money trouble with the Omertas. If I quit the Crimson Caravan, how am I supposed to get the money to gamble?
So you don't have the Omerto's money yet? I'll let them know about
What?
that.
No, wait. Look, I just need time. Don't rat me out to them. You want me to quit the Crimson Caravan? Fine, I quit. You can tell McLafferty that she won't see my face again.
Good doing business with you, man. Alright, so let's speak to this man, James Garrett.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
Do you have any work you need
We've got
done?
the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
What sort of proclivities are we talking
Our
about?
wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls, and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it.
I'll see if I run across any suitable candidates.
Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up.
The followers need to find someone to trade with for supplies.
Really now? This is news. We could possibly supply what they need, but they would need to supply us in kind. They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure alcohol means we can get our customers drunk quicker. Getting our customers drunk quicker means more caps spent at the tables and stuffing slots, if you know what I mean. Plus, the extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. The followers are a good lot. They've stitched up our boys in the past.
I might be able to work something
Good.
out.
We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the fixer, we'll only be able to send over some basic drug components. We're not in the business of getting people off drugs, so we don't really dabble in that side of things. The followers should be able to whip some up with what we have available, though. They just need to agree to fix up our stills and keep them maintained, plus cover the cost for raw materials needed to make the alcohol.
Interesting. So how's business?
We ain't scraping to get by, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. I could use some help with my reputation in
For
freeside.
the right caps, I might be able to put in a good word, or let people know you're not such a bad guy. What do you have in mind?
I need people to forget about some things I don't. I want people to like
I
me.
can chat you up, but it's gonna cost you. I'm not risking my reputation around here for nothing.
Never
What
mind.
do you need then?
Too much. Any idea where I should look for the sex
The best
bot?
place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine.
Alright, good day to you,
Yep.
sir. So we got a new quest to get some escorts to work for this man. Interesting. So who's this ghoul up here on the stage? Can we speak to him? Hadrian.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
Excuse me?
What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garrett hired to spice up the shows.
So who are you exactly?
Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that fame is fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going blind. Name's Hadrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit before, huh? Of course, you don't exactly strike me as the worldly type.
So you perform stand-up comedy, huh?
Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract with the management.
Judging from the economic state of Freeside, they can't be paying you that
Okay,
much.
I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing in caps here. But what do you want? I'm under contract. I can't get out.
Goodbye.
Yeah, go on. Scram.
So he's stuck under contract, and he's stuck working here as a
I've got
comedian.
my eye on you.
Caleb
Uh-huh.
McCafferty,
Something
hello.
you need, kid?
I'm not a kid,
You've
old
got
man.
a mouth on you, kid. If I weren't busy working for the Garretts, I might give you a few lessons in common courtesy. Get lost.
Wow, what
Something
a
you
dick.
need, kid?
What do you do around
Hunting
here?
and killing, plain and simple.
So you're a bounty hunter?
Bingo! Now, if you're done asking stupid questions, I have more important things to do.
Any bounty hunting tips
Be
for
quick
me?
and quiet, and don't get dead.
Alright, good to know, buddy. Good to know.
Give her a spin and win big.
Are you? Can't speak with you. That's just a cashier. Alright. I'm just looking around, you know. Seeing what there is. These look to be rooms. Oh no, dude. Thank God I did not start picking that. I would have had the casino after me, which is no good. Alrighty, so we're gonna leave out of here. We got to speak with them. Nothing too crazy. So now we're gonna try to go speak with the Van Graffs. Who is this? You are Van Graff thug. Alright, let's open the
Afraid
door.
I'm gonna have to search you before letting you in. The only weapons allowed on the premises are the ones we're selling.
Okay, search
Should
away.
only take a moment. There. I've stowed all of your weapons. You're clear to enter. When you leave, I'll hand them all back to you.
Alright, good to know, sir. Good to know. So we are entering the Van Graff's store, better known as the Silver Rush.
Mr. Soren, please get to the point. The second half of your payment is late, and I want to know why.
Miss Van Graff, my associates and I have decided that we wish to renegotiate the terms of our deal.
Might I ask for what reason? The shipment was delivered. The guns were tested before leaving this facility.
Regardless, we feel that the quality of the weapons is below expectation and hope to adjust the price accordingly.
Ah, I think I understand what the issue here is. Excuse me for a moment, would you? Do it. Never break faith with the Van Graffs, Mr. Soren. I expect you'll have the rest of our payment ready tomorrow morning.
He just killed his guy. Wow, look at that. Can I speak to you?
Okay,
People are crazy.
Back to work.
Alright, now I can speak to them. So who are you? You are Gloria Van
Welcome to the
Graff.
Silver Rush, where only top-of-the-line energy weapons can be found. What can I do for you?
Mind if I ask you some questions?
Not at all.
What do you think of the gun
There are
runners?
chief competitors in this region and many others. That makes them our enemies. While I respect their business acumen, I'm obligated to try to destroy them however I can. That's business, after all.
What do you know of Mr. House?
Very little, same as everyone else. We attempted to deal with him when we first moved into the area, but had no luck. He must have his own weapons supplies to keep as many laser-armed robots operational as he does. Makes me wonder where they are.
What do you think of the Legion?
I've only heard rumors, since this is the furthest east our operations go, but the rumors are pretty scary. They're said to be a huge slaver nation, with all the soldiers obeying their lord with unquestioning obedience. Sounds like a man I'd like to meet.
Interesting. What do you think of the NCR?
You must not know a lot about my family, or you wouldn't have asked that. The Van Graffs and the NCR have been enemies for decades. They've tried to block our expansion for years, but we've managed to grow regardless. The problem is, they have too. The NCR is huge now. We're talking on a scale that's difficult to imagine. Time was, we could fight them and hold our own. Not so anymore. My family has enough men and guns to field a small army, but the NCR can field a really, really big army. Fighting them is out of the question now.
Interesting, interesting. I was wondering if you had any work available.
It just so happens a position opened up recently. We currently need another body to guard the entrance outside. Think you can handle that?
Sure, count me in.
Wonderful. I already have a man outside who can show you the ropes and get you set up. His name is Simon. He's been with the family for years, so listen to what he says and follow his instructions.
Interesting. So I guess I'm going on guard duty with birds of a feather. Interesting. So let's go out here and do guard duty, boys. Simon.
Welcome to the Silv. Aw, crap. Don't tell me you're my new guard.
That's right.
Well, no time for pleasantries. I've got your gear right here, but let's see if you can follow instructions. You'll be covering the other side of the door there. Take your position while I get your stuff out.
Alright.
Good.
I'm
Look around
standing
and get a
right
feel for
here.
the customers and risks you enter and exit the area. I'll get your gear.
So you can enter from here and here are the only two areas it looks like. Alright, buddy, give me my gear, please. Simon, give me my gear. Give it to me.
Okay, now let's
Thank
get
ya.
you geared up. First, your armor. Standard issue is your run-of-the-mill combat armor, with a nice dark coat of paint for both brand recognition and sheer intimidation value. Next, your weapon. Guards are required to use rifles. Anything lighter compromises your combat effectiveness. Anything heavier and people are too scared to come in the door. What's your preference, laser or plasma?
Plasma.
Nothing wrong with going plasma. Just make sure you hit what you're aiming at. Now that you're equipped, a quick word on the job at hand. In a nutshell, We're here to keep the riffraff away. Drunks, punks, and capless vermin are to be turned away. Potential customers are to be permitted normal entrance. That is, after we pat them down for weapons. An unarmed man is a lot less likely to try to steal something with several armed guards around. Don't start any fights. I don't care if some jet junkie just assaulted your mother. We're here to promote violence elsewhere, not start it here. Lastly, don't abandon your post. We're getting paid to stand next to this door, not talk to someone down the street or head to the casino. That goes double for any thoughts of splitting with that gear. Every now and then, some young punk thinks he can run off with Van Graff property. Trust me, the rifle and armor are nice, but they're not worth your life. Other than that, relax. There's usually some eye candy coming and going from the Wrangler over there at some point, so the view's not too bad.
Alrighty, well, let's freaking take our post, boys, and watch the Van Graff.
Settle in. You got some hours left before your shift ends.
Yes, I do, buddy. I guess we're chilling here.
Here comes the
No one's to us yet. Here he comes. It looks like this is a junkie here. We're gonna see what he has to say to me. Come on, buddy. You're walking a bit slow. You're walking a bit slow. Hurry it up. We don't have all day.
Hi there. Is this where I can pick up a laser gun?
Sorry, sir, but I can't let you in. Company policy.
Sounds like a stupid policy to me.
Good. Stick to the rules.
Yes, he was a drunk bastard. I knew he was no good. Didn't want to allow him
You're on.
inside the Van Graff territory. Alright, so who's this next guy that's coming that you're speaking of? Oh, Mr. Fancy Suit. Hello, buddy. What are you up to? Are you gonna talk to me or Simon? Hello, buddy.
Hi. I was, in the area and thought I'd stop by to look at your weapons. Can I go in?
We're going to have to search you first.
Fine by me. Hi. I was...
Go on in.
Thanks a bunch.
We're supposed to pat everyone down. Didn't you hear that part of my instructions? Heads up. Looks like we got another customer.
I did pat him down. What are you on about? I hope I don't start hearing shooting, dude, because I'm gonna fail the mission. The guy decides to shoot up the Van Graffs. This man's freaking styling, man. He's got the suit and everything. Alrighty, what's up, buddy?
Howdy. I just done broke the bank over at the Wrangler there and thought I might peruse your fine wares. Maybe lighten my purse a little?
Welcome to Silver House. Certainly, sir. We need to pat you down for weapons first.
Now, hold on here. I'm not packing any heat. Ain't my word good enough for you?
I'm sure you're a man of your word, sir, but we still need to pat you down. No expectations.
I suppose it's all right. If there's no other choice.
He's clean.
See? Told you so.
Alright. You're good to go in, buddy. Cool beans.
Looks like that guy's headed this way. Don't screw it up.
Which guy? This guy all the way back here? He's coming to try to enter the Atomic Wrangler? Or no, that's the Atomic Wrangler. This is freaking the Silver Rush Van Graff headquarters. Buddy, walk so slow. Oh my god. Let's just enjoy some silence while he walks towards us. Now we can talk to
Hey,
him.
looking for something to replace my old revolver. Mind if I head in?
Sorry, we're gonna have to search you
That's
first.
not really necessary, is it? I already told you I got this here revolver, right?
Well, since you declared your gun in company policy, now you're going to let us search you or
Damn,
what?
I knew this wasn't gonna work.
Whoa! Get out of here, buddy. That's it. You're dead. You're
What in the
dead.
hell do you suppose that was about?
He was trying to rob, man. 100%. 100%.
This I do not need today. Keep your head straight, rookie. Things are about to get interesting.
Oh, we got the kings coming over here. Interesting, interesting. This is getting intense, boys. Let's see what this man has to say here. I think it's just a king follower,
Hey,
maybe?
son. How's it hanging? Looks like you've got a little helper today.
What can I say? Business has been good lately. We can afford the help.
Good to hear, buddy. So is the boss lady in?
You know she is. Why don't you go in and say hi?
Nah, I got some rounds to run. But do pass along that I'm always thinking of her. Actually, I got a better idea. Make the new hire tell her. You'll do that for me, won't you?
I'll be sure to pass it along.
That's a good dog. Well, I'm out of here.
I'm not a dog.
Later, son.
I'm a human.
Way to keep your head, rookie.
That's a
Let's hope for
kind
you.
of a dick. Alright.
It's just about closing time. Let's go see the boss about getting paid. Oh, I'm gonna need the rifle and armor back. Boss's orders.
You villain. Alright, let's go speak with her about payment.
Simon's been telling me how it went. Let's do a quick recap. You kept away the undesirables, patted down the rest for weapons, and kept your cool. That is to say, you performed as instructed. Simon was impressed, and so am I. So you get a small bonus with your normal pay. Unfortunately, I found someone else with a little more experience, and he'll take over the position starting tomorrow. However, another task has come up that I could use some help with, assuming you're still interested in making some money. There's
Always.
a deal that we've been working on for a while now, and the buyer would like a sample of our weapons. I need you to run a package out to a discreet location that the client has chosen. Sound good?
I'll
Good.
do it.
Here's the package. I'll mark the location on your map. The buyer said they'd be in town for quite a while, so there's no rush. That said, try not to dawdle. This client could mean big money for us, which naturally means big money for you.
Alrighty, good to know. So now we're gonna speak to her brother,
Evening.
John Baptiste
Glory's the
Gooding.
one you want to talk to about working for us. I just handle the details.
So I can't talk to you yet?
Welcome back.
Alright.
Did you have news for me?
No. I'm just browsing. Alright, well I guess that's gonna be it for this episode, boys. We entered Freeside, we spoke with the followers of the Apocalypse, came to the Atomic Wrangler, and got some new info out. And other than that, guys, that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe. And if you're on Twitch, follow. Other than that, we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.